Alright guys, well, after boggling my mind, I'm pretty 90-ish% sure that what happened with the flower horn is the fact that I just noticed and observed that the iridescent shark likes to sneak up on people and spook them, and I think what had happened was the shark might have scared him to where he jumped out the water and he got some air in his bladder and all that, to where he has swim bladder problems. And my local fish store guy, before he went to Tampa or whatever, I had the same problem. I had a full-grown, I forget the name of the Severum, I really do, but it was giant. It was like dinner plate, saucer size, like tea plate size. I didn't know what to do. I took him back to the pet store, and the guy told me, went in like a couple days later, and he's like, oh yeah, I got rid of that Severum. He ended up having swim bladder problems, so I fed him a couple peas mixed up with food. And what happens with swim bladder, is either they get air in it, or, like this food right here, the more high protein food that you feed a fish, the more chances of it getting, bowel problems and digestive problems and stuff like that. So what I did here is I took some of that food and took some peas and took the shell, the husk off, because they can't do husk. They don't, that would just hurt it even worse than what it is now. So if you give me a minute, I'm going to mix this stuff up together into a food, and then I'm going to go over there, I'm going to feed it to the fish. Now, I already fed the flower horn in my hand, already hand fed him about 2 to 3 peas already. So, give me 1 second, let me mix this up, and then you can meet me over there by the fish tank. Alright, so, once you're done with all that, mixing all that stuff together, this is what you get. You get this stuff right here. Pretty much, you mixed up the food with this, with sweet peas, which, more or less, in layman's terms, gives the fish a case of the poops, the runs. Pretty much you're giving your fish diarrhea, making them fart. So, let's look in here my wife's fish tank, because her tank doesn't exactly have it, but, let's see how the fish do to this. Let's see how the fish do this. You just want to ball it up like that and drop it in. And right away, as you can see, the Oscar is like gone. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to go spend a lot of this big giant money at the pet stores for stuff. You could just legitimately just stick it in your fish tank, and the fish are going to eat it. Alright, so let's walk over here to my tank, to where, like I said, I already hand fed the flower horn about 3 or so peas in my hand like a baby. I'm doing everything in my power to keep this fish alive, so nobody in the comment section, badmouth me or whatever that just happens to come across my channel. So let's take some of this food, throw it in, and as you see immediately, the 2 Severums are trying to investigate what this is, and, I'll let that one go in there to where they can decide if they want to eat it or not, but, the flower horn is up there all by himself. I hand fed him 2 peas. So, he has been hand fed. I did take the devil out of my fish tank and put in my wife's fish tank, the big giant devil we got, because the devil was picking on him because he's weaker. So, when it comes to devil flower horn's going to win. So if he does end up dying, I've done everything in my possible needs besides take him to an aquatic vet, okay? So, yeah, there's the big devil in there. Everybody's getting along. Let's see if, one more thing of this food is going to entice somebody to come out and eat. See, it kind of flakes away like that. So there goes the devil eating it. And then, there goes the devil just devouring it. It does flake away pretty good, so it will dissolve inside your fish tank. So pretty much, if you feed your fish a high protein diet, like I have been, like all the food I get is high protein, pretty much you stop them up, or they, get air in their bladder from jumping out in the water too much. But, this is just a little update video that I'm pretty 90% sure that's what it was. So as always, I'll see y'all. Leave a comment section below. Like the video. I am in the market for another quarantine tank. I know Somebody said that in the comment section below. I sold my 50 and my 30, so I'm in the market for another 50 or so gallon tank. But as always, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Subscribe, hit the like button, and if you have any questions or comments about what's been going on, just comment below, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.